Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing a holiday mani featuring dip powders from Bling Galleria. We're going to be doing some color blocking. We're going to play with some shard piece glitters, which are super fun. But before we go ahead and get into that beautiful stable color white pearl, we're going to do a little bit of color blocking here, just making sure that that tape is completely straight where I want it. I also like to use a little silicone tool to make sure that that's just laying as flat as possible. And then we're going to dive into this beautiful must-have color here. It is called white pearl. It is everything. It is that starky, beautiful white, but it also has a pearl finish to it, and it's very, very full coverage. As you can see here, you almost couldn't tell at first glance where the tape started and where the dip powder started, which I think that is super fantastic. So that can just put it in perspective for you on how full coverage this color is. It's a great color. And we're also going to be playing with that real red again. I keep going back to that red. It is one of the purest reds that I have in my collection, and it is also the most full coverage and vibrant, and it just makes any mani just pop. It is honestly the perfect real red, so the name is totally living up to it. Also in the corner there, you might be seeing Emerald Envy. I originally was going to tie that color into this mani, but when I was playing with white pearl and tying in that real red, I was like, you know what? We're going to save Emerald Envy for a different day because Celebration just needed a moment on its own. And to be honest with you, I actually do not have a game plan when I sit down to film. It kind of just comes all together. I'll pick out colors right before I sit down, and then the mani just comes together. I don't know if I'm going to color black, ombre, if we're going to do decals. It just all comes together when we are starting the process. So that is how my mind works when I am creating manis and content. It's kind of just like a form of art in my own world, which I just find it really fun. Okay, this red, tell me this red isn't everything. It is just the perfect full coverage, bright, rich red. And I keep coming back to it. It's the one red that you need in your collection because it is just that good. Look at that full coverage right there. Oh, it is everything. So I am going to be curing as we go today for a full 30 seconds. I do use a UV lamp, and I do have that lamp in that description box below. I have been getting a lot of questions on which lamp I use. I have two options in that description box below. Also, we are doing the gel method today, and these are a HEMA-free formula from Bling Galleria. And the gels from Bling Galleria are fantastic. You see me in almost all my videos use this gel base and top coat for the gel method. There's something about the viscosity and how thinly the gels just glide onto the nail, and I really like how it doesn't have that strong, harsh chemical scent. Some HEMA-free gel products have this really harsh chemical scent to them, which I cannot handle at all. So I love these because they do not have that strong odor, which is fantastic. So with that red, naturally, I did have a little bit of staining on my brush, but to remove that red staining, I just used a paper towel and it came right off. I rather have a beautiful full coverage red and have a little bit of staining on my brush that I need to wipe off versus having a patchy kind of red situation going on. So this red is definitely worth everything. So then to straighten out this color blocking, I'm just taking the file here and I am just straightening out that color blocking. And the star of the show, we are now diving into Celebration, which I love this color so much. I feel like it can be a couple things. It can be a party favor, exploding, or one of those party poppers. It can be a shattered ornament. It can be confetti. It is awesome. But when I was looking at this mani, when we were all said and done with it, it was giving me almost a Christmas fruitcake kind of vibe. I don't know if you're picking that up as well, but I'm totally okay with it. To be honest with you, I don't think I've ever tried a fruitcake. I know they're kind of a thing, but they just really don't sound appealing to me. I don't know, but this was giving me definitely holiday fruitcake kind of vibes, and I'm okay with it. But that first full coverage dip here, you can see all those beautiful shards, and it is just a fantastic glitter, and I really like it because it has these really irregular shapes to it. So no matter how you apply this on the nail, you're gonna get a lot of dimension. Also, No mani is ever gonna be the same with this because you're gonna pick up all different shapes. You're gonna pick up more reds, more of that beautiful gold, and that beautiful like tealy green. It's just a great, great glitter. Also, those shards lay very flat to the nail, which I prefer that with glitters. And that's a true testament and statement when it comes to Bling Gallery in general. All their glitters lay super, super flat. So if you're in the market for some glitters, Bling Galleria is definitely a great place to check out some glitters. They're very unique, they're fun, they lay very flat to the nail, especially for the gel method. I love working with these glitters because I hate filing and buffing, and I actually do not need to buff directly on top of the nail when I'm working with these glitters, which I love. It's the combination of the glitters being super fine, and it's another combination of the gels and how I'm applying them. I'm doing a very thin, even application, which also helps. And these gels, how the viscosity is, really helps with the application as well because they are on the thinner side, which I love so much. So anytime I dip into a glitter here, I'm just going to gently press everything down. I'm also using the precision tool from Bling Galleria, and I am just, making sure all those glitters are away from under that free edge there in the sidewalls. And then I'm just going to gently press everything down, and we're going to just go in with even another dip here. We're doing 2 of the glitter. Normally when I'm working with glitters, especially with full coverage, I like to do 1 dip and then I'll like hand place for that second dip to kind of help reduce bulk. But this one, I wanted to go directly into it because I wanted to pick up as many as these beautiful shards as I could just to create a really fun dimensional effect. And even with that second coat here, everything is still laying very flat. I'm just taking time here just to make sure I'm pressing everything down so everything is laying how I want it before I cure it, because once we cure it, that is how these glitters are going to lay. So if you have any sticking up, they are going to stay sticking up after you cure. So I really like this combination of the glitter with white pearl. There's just something about it, and even with it paired with the real red, it is just screaming holidays. And it's a simple mani. I mean, we did throw some color blocking in there, but honestly, the color blocking was very easy to achieve. I used to struggle with color blocking until I switched tape. So now I use that 3M medical tape, and that is a game changer. Let me tell you, I tried using I Amazoned like in the little like search bar just color blocking tape, and I ordered like one that had like the most reviews on it, and it did not do me any good. It was the most horrible experience ever. And then I never went back to color blocking, and I'm so glad I gave it another whirl. It literally took me like 2 years to get back into color blocking after I tried it that first time and failed miserably. But I'm so glad I tried it again with that 3M medical tape, because that is definitely the key for me when it comes to color blocking. All right, so I did a layer of gel base on this nail. I cured for a full 30 seconds. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply this nail art sticker tape. We are using gold, and I only did it on this white nail because I wanted a little bit more of a bling, and I really liked just having that gold accent on that one nail. And then to clean up here, I am taking a cuticle nipper. This is the cuticle nipper that I use for nail art only. And then to seal in the tape, I did a layer of gel base, cured for 30 seconds. And now we're going to finish up the mani with a layer of gel top coat. I did the rest of the top coat off camera, and here's the finished mani. This mani right here, it has the perfect holiday colors. You have that bright red, you have that great like snowy pearl white, and then you have a pop of holiday spirit here with that sparkle. When I think of holidays, I think of glitter, I think of lights, and I think of like those traditional colors. And I just really love how this mani turned out. It was super fun to create, and if you took anything away from this video, is that you can just overall have fun doing your nails at home. And it doesn't matter what colors you're using or what products you're using, that you can just have fun and create any mani that your heart desires. But these glitters that we used today and the solid, that red was everything. So if you are in the market for a red, real red is gonna be the way to go. So everything that we did use in today's video can be found in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed this easy mani today. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in the next one.